Commander Vandam.
Well, now look what the cat dragged in.
Vaya jeto.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless. And goddamn
Comandante, un rapado sano. Un rapado sano le haría falta, ¿eh? Sí, dame mi dinero y cállate. El comandante Armstrong de Full Metal. Pero con un poco de más pelo, claro.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me.
Hijo de puta, te la raja en el labio.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally
Oh,
train a rescue
negro.
before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for
No.
conversation, are you?
No, Motubo no habla.
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to
Hecho de
business.
déjese de mierda, no déjese de
Sounds like you're learning my
tontería.
expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Pero si no tengo DNI. Si no tengo DNI, si soy un inmigrante legal amarillo. ¿Por qué? Déjame en paz. Sí, de la brigada mejor.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Una especialización, vamos, una clase, en verdad.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen, this is their division.
Bueno, sí, ¿y qué hacen?
Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira.
Bueno, lo mismo que los otros, pero sin instalar
Now, this is
cosas.
probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting
Me
the
van a
test
obligar a
flight
hacer
with
barrier.
He's part
Harrier
of
de
the
ese.
Harriers.
Porque si no, no
If you think of the interceptors
pillaría
as defense, Harriers would be New LA's
un robot,
offense.
creo.
They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigent that moves.
And you got your reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces
No,
of
se
the
lo
White
dieron.
Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored
mira.
territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks
Muy
and stones,
interesante.
you name it.
El farmer.
It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
Next? Alright, prospectors. Prospectors do, well...
Otro
prospect.
farmer.
They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in
Pérdela.
Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the folks who keep everything
Sí.
hunky-dory with John and
Menuda
John's
mierda.
Republic. Any problems a civvy has, they come to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all
En verdad,
trades. and a
en
people
verdad me
person.
resulta gracioso.
Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's
Es
all.
que es la
of
más
the missions.
ridícula y por eso me atrae la última.
Any idea which one you'd like to join?
Es la más puta
Don't
mierda.
fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument,
Entonces, ¿para
that's
qué
their
mierda
prerogative too.
están las especializaciones?
To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Venga, decidimos. Venimos a jugar, Bertín.
Yeah, and we're on pins and needles here.
Venga, coño, si puedo elegir cuando me salga de la polla. A ver. Amigo, es que esto es otra cosa. Ahora ya sí te viene cómo subes y tal. No es que puedas hacer lo que te salga de los huevos, en realidad. Derrotar magnos, hostia. No, esto pasa. Esto pasa. Farmer no quiero. Entrenar a reclutas de Blade. Apoyo PT, ¿qué es? ¿Mamada? Venga, interceptor, a tomar por culo. A completar misiones. Porque así tengo la parte ridícula
Then it's settled?
del mediador, que es completar misiones en realidad.
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats. And welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Mira qué cara tengo.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
Alright, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
No me deja moverme. Capítulo 3. Busca el equipo de Nelson. Ja, ja. Vale. Me dan... o sea, me han ido doblando el sueldo en cada una de las misiones. Bastante tocho.
Únete o muere. O ambas.